team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Wants to throw. It's Ewers. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
He's loose, and they are pushing the ball down the field. Pick up on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double-teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires and picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this? Facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Line gets set, first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He finds his man. At the 40, there he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Simon. Oh, what a cut! Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the stick.
Into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Offense gets set for second down. Myers on the move. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Texas. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
That's caught. It's Bennett. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. The sure hands, it's Bennett. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets away. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He'll just keep slinging it. He catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back to... He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And he makes the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's McDowell. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more score. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
The short hands, it's Bennett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be going for the big play. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. Gonna let it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone.
Fires one high and deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30.
First down, Texas. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 21, Texas 14.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Blue. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense option in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And the extra point is good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Texas.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Sprinting all the way, he'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Tosses it incomplete. Now on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, going up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
That's caught. It's Bennett. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. That's caught. It's Bennett. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum. They do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David.
This has been unbelievable. The fireworks is...
He's going to let it go. Makes a diving catch along the left sideline. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but if you've got a dude, feed him, and they are.
No doubt, Reese. That guy is a problem. I mean, you got a receiver that's so talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him. Shoot, let's go to him a 3rd time.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Texas.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's caught inside the 30. He's into the open down the middle. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Number 8.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with...
He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it on the right. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of those guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Man, he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
South Carolina, 42. Texas, 35.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
Texas.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, South Carolina. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get to this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Fair catch, called for and made. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Running toward. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On to attempt to try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, going to the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 45, on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Ewers. Still looking, on the move. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in the supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incomplete.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the top.
He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The back goes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. On the return, it's McDowell.
Return is brought down at the 25, and your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can
Sends it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that one.
He'll take another shot here. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Off to the races to the right. The 20. Touchdown Longhorns! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
To the air, it's Ewers. Throws for the tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter.
South Carolina, 64, Texas.
They're lining up to boot it away.
Number 15, set to advance on the football. Texas.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down to start the drive after the break. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Bennett. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Makes the catch. It's Bennett. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Bennett. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's got his man, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Getting some heat. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Buying some time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very good.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left in the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wants to pass it. They're trying to get to him. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's taking the deep shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Ewers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Two possessions, 4th quarter, time's not your friend. You got to take a shot. Defense doing a great job in the end zone, making sure that ball falls incomplete. Clean.
Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score. He's got it on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Catch in the middle. It's Blue. Hard running there. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth. Game, you got a multi-possession lead, take away all the deep stuff, make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and...